It is 6:02 on your Monday morning. Good morning, Kentuckiana. I'm Jim Stratman. Thanks for starting your morning with us here on WHAS 11 and WHAS 11 Plus as the fall changeup finally returns, or finally comes. It hasn't even been here yet. Matt, let's talk a little bit about the rain chances today. It's something people haven't seen in probably about a month.
It's been a while, Jim. Yeah, we've been waiting on these showers to get here. The good thing about them is they will finally have fall weather falling behind them, but we still have to wait for them to arrive. As of right now, temperatures right at 70 degrees for us here in Louisville, with clouds starting to build in our skies. We have winds out the east-southeast continuing to bring in some of that moisture for us. Temperatures in the lower 60s near Bedford, 62 Seymour, 65 Shepherdsville, 66 Elizabethtown, and 67 for you folks near Hodgenville. You'll notice on satellite and radar, we are tracking some of these incoming showers that are farther off towards our south. This is our first weather system, and then our second system that will be arriving tomorrow is this front, and then it's slowly traveling closer towards Chicago. As we go later on into our Tuesday, that's whenever we will see that rainy trend arrive with us. But for today across Kentuckiana, once these spotty showers start flowing in from the south, that's going to be our weather condition for the remainder of our Monday. So you can expect a cloudy start to our Monday morning. As we trend later on into our afternoon hours, that's whenever I'm expecting those first few rounds of spotty showers to start developing. So some brief periods of some light to moderate rainfall will start occurring across various areas in Kentuckiana as we go throughout our Monday afternoon. Closer into Monday evening, showers will cluster together more frequently, and I am expecting more of that widespread trend to start arriving as we go later on into our Tuesday morning and all throughout Tuesday afternoon. It's going to shape up to be quite the rainy pattern. We're going to see a handful of downpours just as we go throughout our Tuesday. That's a look at your weather details for now. We'll have more coming up soon. Here's Matthew with traffic.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. Overall, as we start off your Monday morning to get you going for the week, we'll still see at least some nice clear roadways for us as you go towards this morning. So we are all clear across the board for us as far as that traffic tracker goes. At least some of those drive times we are looking at, though, as well. We're still seeing some areas nice and smoothly. So either way you go, heading from I-71 southbound, it'll take about 10 minutes from I-265 to the junction. And also some of those drive times, I-71 southbound, if you're getting on by Gene Snyder, it'll take you about 8 minutes this morning. And also, heads up this morning, Willow Avenue between Eastern Parkway and Cherokee Road will be closed starting this morning at 9. MSD says it's for much needed sewer line repairs. Sidewalks will remain open unless crews discover areas in need of repair beneath them. A resident near the upcoming construction says the road is busy and deals with heavy traffic on school days.
I think it'll add a lot of traffic, I bet, to Bardstown Road and Cherokee Road over here. It's a very busy thoroughfare.
MSD says the repairs will take a month or more to complete and services will not be disrupted.
Matthew, thank you very much. We head now to our top story this morning. LMPD looking for a shooter who left 2 teenagers hurt in West Louisville. The LMPD says they received a shot spotter report around 9:30 last night in the 3300 block of Greenwood Avenue. When officers arrived, they couldn't find any victims there, but just a few minutes later, they were rerouted just a couple of blocks away down to the 3300 block of West Broadway, where they say they found 2 victims with gunshot wounds. Those 2 girls rushed to the University Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. As of right now, there are no known suspects. Anyone with information on the shooting is asked to call the anonymous tip line or use the LMPD online crime portal. 2 people are dead after a motorcycle crash near Mount Washington Sunday afternoon. Taylorsville Spencer County Fire Protection District posted these pictures on their Facebook page of that scene. We're told a motorcycle collided with another vehicle. The Spencer County coroner was also called to the scene. That roadway had to be closed for hours while the investigation played out. Kentucky State Police are leading the investigation. We're working to learn more details this morning. And right now, in Indiana, pilot is recovering after their plane crashed around 10 o'clock Saturday night. Indiana State Police had to spend 6 hours searching for that crash site in the woods near the Orange County-Lawrence County line. Then around 4 a.m., they were able to find that plane and the pilot in the woods near Old Vincennes Road. That pilot was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The FAA now taking the lead on this investigation. And right now, Louisville Arson is looking into a deadly apartment fire that happened in the Algonquin neighborhood. Investigators say that fire started around 7:30 Saturday morning at the Park Hill Houses complex on South 11th Street. Fire crews say they saw some light smoke coming from a first-floor apartment, and they went inside and found a woman. She received medical attention once they were able to get her out of that building. She was taken to a nearby hospital where she later died. Crews got the fire under control in about 30 minutes, and they say that no other units were impacted by this fire. Former LMPD detective Brett Hankison is being ordered to report to prison this week to begin serving his federal sentence. Hankison was found guilty of violating Breonna Taylor's civil rights and has not served any jail time yet. A judge sentenced him to 33 months in prison back in July, but his attorneys have been appealing ever since. This past Friday, Hankison's attorneys asked the judge for another 2 to 3 month extension before he reports to prison, saying it's necessary to get a ruling on a motion for bond and time for Hankison. As of now, the judge has not ruled on that motion, and as things stand, Hankison is set to report to prison this Thursday, October 9th. Well, Meta's new data center is under construction in Jeffersonville. It is a massive project for the parent company of Facebook and Instagram, and it's a huge investment for the people of Clark County. As our Clarice Shaley reports, some of those citizens think the company needs to invest more in the community that they're partnering with.
I'm tired of seeing big players like Meta move in while our county goes underfunded.
Clark County citizens brought together by the Jeffersonville Data Center. At the intersection of Salem Road and International Drive, the Meta Data Center is under construction in the River Ridge Commerce Center. The facility's construction has provided more than 1,200 jobs, and once the center is open, it's expected to create 100 jobs. The development was announced in January 2024. Since then, state changes have caused funding to local events and programs to be taken away. Some of this is coming from the state legislature approved restructuring of taxes, known as Senate Bill 1.
So we're looking to corporations like Meta to help fill those gaps.
A group of Clark County moms leading the push for the data center to fuel more money into the local economy, while also expressing their concerns over the data center taking resources like energy and water from the community. The data center has a 35-year term sales tax exemption for a minimum of $800 million in eligible capital, meaning they don't pay some taxes,
which equates to roughly $9 million on average over that 35 years.
Although Meta has donated to local STEAM programs and other educational outlets, some believe they need to do more.
I'm mad. Do you want to do something about it? Yeah.
Clark County moms and Hoosier Action plan to continue to rally the community to bring change. Clarice Shaley, WHAS11 on your side.
The center is expected to be completed in 2026. Now, we have reported that the data center itself is supposed to be supported by 100% renewable energy. We also reached out to Meta about this, but have not heard back just yet.